Hello, welcome to Boardgame TV, and we're continuing with our Sentinels playthrough, and we are now on the last villain from the Shattered Timelines set, and it is Iron Legacy. So, the basic concept of Iron Legacy is, well, I'll read you his narrative, but if you ever played Injustice, that's basically it. He's Superman from Injustice, the bad Superman. So basically, let's read it. It says, in an alternate timeline, Baron Blade killed Legacy's daughter. Enraged and grief-stricken, the man formerly known as America's Finest Legacy was overcome with despair both for his family and for the future of mankind. After him there would be no legacy. Resolute, he patrolled the world, swiftly and brutally silencing any who opposed his rule. No longer a confident leader, he donned armor and attacked suspected evildoers without pause or question. All of the fortitude of the hero legacy was channeled into an unbending global dictatorship. Iron Legacy reshaped the world into one which shook beneath his iron fist. So yes, he is a lot like Superman from Injustice. So, if you notice, he only has 32 hit points. I know I said this a lot, but don't let that fool you. He's a toughie. And let's look at him. It says, at the start of the game, put Iron Legacy's villain character card into play, Ironclad Tyrant side up, which we've done. Shuffle the villain deck, reveal cards from the top until 4. We have 4 heroes. Ongoing cards are revealed. Put them into play, shuffle the other revealed cards into the villain deck. At the start of the villain turn, if Iron Legacy has 20 or fewer hit points, flip his card. Iron Legacy is immune to environment damage. At the end of villain turn, Iron Legacy deals each hero target 3 melee damage. And this is his shtick right here. These ongoing cards. And he has a lot of them. And these things, if you can't get rid of ongoing cards, you're in trouble. And these things greatly enhance him. That's why he's at 32 hit points and like 100, because these ongoing cards, they really help him. So we have one right here. It says reduce damage dealt to Iron Legacy by 1. Okay. At the start of villain turn, Legacy regains 4 hit points. So it's a terrible card. Superhuman redirection, and we got 2 of them. The first time Iron Legacy would be dealt 5 or more damage from a single source each turn. Redirect that damage to the hero target with the highest hit points. So you want to try to do enough damage to get past his reducers and stuff, but then if you do too much, it gets redirected. So you can't like super shot him with like a cannon, like the Omni Cannon or something like that, unless you do it later on in the turn. And then we have Demoralizing Presence. Increase damage dealt by Iron Legacy by 1 at the end of villain turn. Each hero target deals himself 1 psychic damage. And who are our heroes? Well, before we do that, we're going to be playing at the Time Cataclysm. Our heroes have gone into an alternate timeline. And you notice Legacy's not here because you can't have, I know what they say, you can't have 2 guys from the timeline that meet each other. So the real Legacy's not here, but we have the rest of the Freedom 5. We have Tachyon, an original card. Look at the top card of your hero deck. You may discard that card. Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero deals himself 1 fire damage or 1 cold damage. The Wraith, reduce the next damage that would be dealt to the Wraith by 2. And Bunker, draw a card. So, our Freedom 5 stumbled onto a Time Cataclysm. And in that alternate world, they have Iron Legacy. Our Legacy is nowhere to be found. Let's go ahead and play. So we have no start except for this, where he regains hit points, but he's not damaged. We have at the start here, and he has more than 20. So let's play a card. We have a one-shot. Rule from the front. Iron Legacy deals each non-villain target 3 melee damage. Each player must either discard 2 cards or destroy one of their cards. Legacy stand down. This won't solve anything. Okay, so right off the bat, and as you notice, he's the nemesis of everybody. So, yeah, he's going to do everybody 4 damage right off the bat. Let's go ahead and take care of that. And he will pound out that damage. Okay, he takes 4. I honestly don't think I'm going to win, to be honest with you. He's always one I've had trouble with. And that's just the way it is. Alright. Okay, so that was the card. At the end of villain turn, each hero, Iron Legacy deals each hero 3 melee damage. Okay, well remember we have the damage. Oh man, actually it should have been 5 because we had the damage increase. So I gotta take 1 off of everybody else. So right off the bat, I mean, we haven't even gone yet. We're not even halfway through his turn and he's popping the hell out of us. Okay. So he's going to deal each hero 4 damage. Well, actually, it's 5 damage. And it's like, how can you withstand this? I don't know, to be honest with you. Okay. Alright. We have no end. And now at the end of the villain turn, each hero target deals himself 1 psychic damage. So, as we've dealt, these heroes hadn't even gone yet. And they took 5, 10, 11 damage. I don't know what else to say. Each player must either discard 2 cards or destroy 1 card. Okay, so let's see what we're going to discard here. Okay. She discard. Oh man, these are some good cards. Okay. 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 Alright, well, we figured that out. So now our heroes can finally go, and it's Tachyon's turn. Alright. And really can't play anything. I mean, I don't really, there's nothing we can play that's really going to do anything worth the flip. So she's going to skip her turn and draw 2 cards. Okay, absolute 0 here. Okay. I guess he'll play we're going to play this onboard modular installation. You may draw a card, so that's what we'll do. Search your deck for a module card. Put it in your hand. Shuffle your deck. You may play a card. Okay. Alright. Found this one right here, the null point calibration unit. We're going to play that. There we go. And with power, when absolute 0 would take cold damage, he regains that many hit points. So he's going to deal himself 1 cold damage and do 1 hit point. Okay. The Wraith is going to play destroy 1 ongoing or environment card. Okay, right off the bat, we're going to destroy this demoralizing presence. And then we're going to draw a card. Alright, and then we're going to play a power, and we're going to reduce the next damage to her by 2. And we'll draw another card. Okay, Bunker. We're going to play reduce damage dealt to Bunker by 1. And we're going to use his power, draw a card. Okay, and then he gets to draw a card at the end of his turn. And so it's the time Cataclysm's turn. At the end of the environment turn, play the top card of the environment deck. At the start of the environment turn, destroy 1 environment card. I'm sure this is going to come in handy for some reason. And so we play Crushing Hallway. At the end of environment turn, 1 player may discard their hand to destroy this card. At the start of environment turn, deal each target 4 melee damage and destroy all hero ongoing cards. Okay, boy. I tell you what, Bunker will discard his hand, so we can get rid of that card. Because Iron Legacy is immune to melee damage. I got 3 ongoing cards I gotta worry about getting rid of. I can't waste time trying to get rid of environment cards. So there we go. Alright, so it's Iron Legacy's turn. He hasn't taken a scratch. We have no at start of turn effects except for him healing, but that's moot. So let's draw a card. Iron Justice. Iron Legacy deals the hero target with the highest hit points. It's going to be 4 melee damage. The player with the most cards in their hand discard 4 cards. Okay, this guy's brutal, man. Okay. Who has the most hit points? Tachyon, absolute 0. Bunker actually has the most hit points. So we're going to reduce damage to him by 1. So he's only going to take 4 damage. Okay. And now somebody has to discard 4 cards. That's ugh. Okay. The player with the most cards in hand. Alright, well that's not Wraith. Alright, well, actually that's Tachyon. So Tachyon has to discard all 4 of her cards. Alright, and that's the end of the turn. And so it's Tachyon's turn. She can't do anything, so let's just go ahead and draw 2 cards. Absolute 0 will go. Okay, we'll play Impale. Well, no, we won't. We're going to play Focused Apertures. Increase cold damage dealt by Absolute 0 by 1. Okay, so then we'll play his Power, and he's going to deal himself 2 cold damage, so he heal 2 damage. And we'll draw a card. Okay, she will play increase projectile damage by the Wraith by 2. And then the only power she can really play is she will reduce the next damage she takes by 2, and she'll draw a card. Bunker has no cards. He can't do anything, so he'll just draw 2 cards. And that'll be the end of his turn. Alright, at the start of the environment turn, destroy 1 environment card. I guess that means that card? Can it be that card? It says destroy 1 environment card, doesn't say which one, so I guess we get rid of that one. Alright, here we have Charging Triceratops. 8. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals a target other than itself with the second lowest hit points 3 melee damage. Now see, that's a terrible card. We need all the help we can get, and we're not getting anything. Okay. So now it's Legacy's turn. Still no scratch on him. So he's going to draw a card. Oh, you know what I think I forgot to do? I think I forgot to do his end of villain turn last time. I did. So he's going to deal each hero 4 damage. So let's go ahead and take that out of the way. She would only take 2. And he would only took 3. Okay. Now we can go. Ongoing, increased damage. Alright, well, we've done that one before. Alright, at the end of the turn, he deals each hero target 5 now. 5 damage. So Tachyon is 5. Absolute 0 is 5. She's actually going to be 3. And he is going to be 4. We haven't scratched him yet. We're all on the about to die. Alright, and then at the end of the villain turn, each hero does themselves 1 psychic damage. 1. He won't do any damage to himself. Alright. So it's Tachyon's turn. Okay, we'll do this. Tachyon deals 1 target 2 melee damage. Okay, so that would be 3, and then we reduce it by 1, so it's 2. Okay. If that target dealt tachyon damage since your last turn, it did. She deals that target 2 sonic damage. That's 3, reduce it. Okay. And there we go. And she can draw a card. Okay, absolute 0 here is going to play Impale. Play this card next to a non-hero target. At the start of your turn, absolute 0 deals that target 2 cold damage. Okay. Alright. And then he's going to play a power, and he's going to heal himself for 2. And draw a card. Okay, the Wraith here. Let's see what we got. She has impromptu invention. She can draw a card, which she will. Search your deck for an equipment card. And either put it into play or shuffle your deck. Okay, we're going to put that one into play. Alright. And we put it into play, and it says we can play a card. Okay, we'll play Trust Fund. Draw 4 cards. Then discard 2. Boy, these are all good cards. Alright. We'll discard these 2. God, I don't want to do it. Those are good cards. I drew 4 good cards. You know how often that rare that is? Alright, and then she's going to play her power, and she's going to deal 1 target 3 projectile damage, which is actually going to be 4. And then we would increase it. Ooh. That is not good. That is not good. Maybe that was the wrong equipment card to play. Let me see. What don't I have? What other equipment cards is there that she has that deals damage? Because I don't think I want that one. Because we can't do too much. Let me see. She has... Okay, this would be the equipment card I would play. Because she would have done 3, 4, 5, 6. You would reduce it by 1. It's still 5. Okay. She's going to do 4 damage. However, it's going to get reduced by 1, so it's going to be 3. Okay. And then she'll draw a card. Alright. Bunker's turn. I can select 1 equipment card in my trash and put it into play. Unfortunately, I don't have a good equipment card. Okay, well, I guess... Okay, I will do this one. That's the one I'll put into play. Then it says, my power, draw 3 cards, which I will do. That's terrible. And then destroy this card. Then I will draw a card. Alright, I forgot totally about this idiot. Starting with this card deals a target other than himself with the 2nd lowest hit point. So he has 6. Okay, these 2 are the lowest. So the 2nd lowest would be 5. Would be her. She has to take 3 melee damage. Ugh. Okay. Filter Spy. At the end of environment turn, this card deals a non-agent target with the 2nd highest hit points toxic damage. Alright, who's got the 2nd highest hit points? It's going to be him. So he's going to do 3 toxic damage to him. Okay. And now it is Iron Legacy's turn. Alright, let's see what we get. Iron Legacy deals the hero target with the highest hit points 5 damage. That's going to be 6. And then destroy 2 ongoing hero cards. What are we going to have? Well, we destroy this one. Jeez. So, who's got the highest hit points? That is Sub-Zero, and he's taking 6 damage. Ish. Okay. Then at the end of it, he deals each hero target 5 damage. Tachyon, Sub-Zero is out. 5 and 4 for Bunker. Okay. And then at the end of the villain turn, each hero target deals himself 1 psychic damage. Tachyon is out. The Wraith is out. Bunker doesn't take any damage. And now it's Bunker's turn. One player may play a card, one player may draw a card, one player may take 1 card from his trash into his hand. Okay. Okay, I want to play Eternal Combustion. Bunker deals himself 2 fire damage. He's only going to take 1. And each non-hero target 3 fire damage. 2. Alright. Which would be 4, or reduce it by 1. It's 3. So that 22. Okay. One hero may use a power. Select a hero, increase that next damage dealt by that hero by 2. Destroy a target with 1 hit point. Well, I didn't do anything, so I guess I'll increase my damage dealt by that hero by 2. One player may destroy an ongoing card. So I think what I'll do is I'll destroy this one. And now it's Bunker's turn. Okay, I'll do this. And the power, Bunker regains 2 hit points. And okay. I'll draw a card. Okay. At the start, this card deals a target other than itself with the 2nd lowest hit points, which is Bunker. 3 melee damage. It's going to be 2 because we reduce it. Okay, now I play a card. Anomaly. At the end of the environment turn, each player must put 1 card from their hand on top of their deck. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals a non-aged target with the 2nd highest hit points. So it'll be him. 3 damage. Reduce it by 1. So it's going to be 2 damage. Okay. At the end of the environment turn, each player must put 1 card from their hand on top of their deck. That sucks. Okay. Now it's Legacy's turn. He is not at 20 hit points. He's close at 22. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and play a card. Iron Legacy deals the hero with the highest hit points. Destroy 2 equipment cards. Okay. Flying Assault. Deals 4 damage. Alright, Bunker's dead. And Bunker got taken out. So that was quick, awful. Next to, no, I think this was even worse than Kismet, man. You know, for whatever reason, I don't know why, Maybe it's because I always pick crap heroes against them. Or maybe it's my playstyle or what. I never do well against Iron Legacy. I played him a couple times, and I've always get my ass handed to me when I play him. And I was hoping this time maybe it'd be different, but then the moment I started hit play on the camera or record on the camera, I knew, nah, this is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. I couldn't even build anything. I mean, the first turn, let's be honest. You go in there with 4 players. The first turn, he does 11 damage right off the bat. I mean, because I picked some bad ongoing cards. I mean, that's just bad. And that's all his deck is, basically, is one-shot beatdowns and ongoing cards that buff him and hurt you. And that's it. That's all he's got. That's why his health is at 32. He is, to me, and I've played every villain in the game, to be honest with you, and except for Omnitron. He is, to me, the hardest villain in the game. I don't know why, he just is. But we could say that our heroes escaped the timeline and get the hell out of there. And they see what Legacy will become, or could become, and it scares the hell out of them. And I ain't fighting him again. Well, I mean, I hope you enjoyed it. Short as it was. That's it for Shattered Timelines. I like the Shattered Timelines set. It's a good set. Like I said, I still like Infernal Relics. It's probably my favorite still of the other expansions. But you see, they try to do some different things with this, and all the the villains. They played around with them, and I think each one is different and different from the other ones too. And I like the concept of Iron Legacy. I like the concept of the Dreamer and stuff like that. For next, we're gonna start going into some mini expansion promo cards and all that kind of good stuff. So we won't get to our next set for a minute. So I hope you enjoyed it. So until the next time, have fun. Oh yeah, there's one last thing I wanted to say about it. Now, I may actually try to fight Iron Legacy again. I'm seriously thinking about doing it, but not this time. What I want to do is, for story-wise, is the Omnitron box set gives you 5 new heroes, and those 5 new heroes are all former villains. And I think it would be interesting if Baron Blade was the good guy and Legacy was the bad guy, and so Baron Blade led a group of people against Iron Legacy. So I'm seriously thinking about doing that, playing a game with that. Y'all let me know if you want me to. If I get enough requests or likes or whatever, I will go ahead and we'll do that. We'll have a Baron Blade and who's the leader of the Freedom 5. And well, maybe alternate versions of the Freedom 5 leading up against the thing of Iron Legacy. I just wanted to put that in there. So, alright, I appreciate it. And again, hope to see you next time. Have fun.